Okay, it's Saturday, 3/18/2017, day after the Irish McGuinness Day. Drank some Guinness last night myself. Not enough to get snookered, but enough just to nappy. And I got half of one here and one left. So usually a six-pack does me in, and I think I drank like two or three last night. So they're thick. They're like bread in a bottle. Anyways, I wanted to put some video out early because I'm taking a look. I've got like 5,600, just under 5,600 subs, and I'm just not getting the activity on videos. So I wanted to put out to you guys like how you got subs. I need to get to 10,000 as quick as possible to get the producers class over at YouTube here. They've got a whole Silicon Beach YouTube area connected with Google and Facebook, and I think Oracle might be down there. But there's a whole Menlo Park, Palo Alto crew that is the companies that are all down here now. And after talking to my pal Drewski, I'm thinking it's connected to the whole YouTube scenario, because it doesn't make sense to me that YouTube's down here in one of the highest priced areas buying up land. And I mean, I was with Keller Williams a little over a year ago, and basically they moved 6 blocks to get into the same zip code as the Silicon Beach thing. And it's one of the reasons I left Keller, because I went into the building when I finally came back after spending like $2,000 keeping a desk there. Their building wasn't operational when I left my other job, so I went to Realty One Group. But to me, there was something else going on, and after talking to Drewski, it's connected to this, I'm pretty sure, the YouTube Red. And then with that said, I have a ton of content that from past, I had a buddy of mine give me a bunch of high def 8 tapes, but I wanted to find out the best way that you guys know to download those to DVDs. I checked out something online called Roxy last night, and because I need to get them from either VHS or high 8 def, and then I've got a bunch of tapes on mini DVD, but my camera got swiped in a break-in from my old office last year, so they took my GL1, but left some of the tapes. So I don't know how to download those, or if they're gone, because I'm not buying a new GL1 or a used one. But just wanted to find out what you guys knew, how to get that content from a VHS to a DVD, and from a high, I think it's called a high 8, or the camcorder 8 tape to, I think basically what I need to do is get a Roxy, hook it from my VCR to my laptop, and then get an adapter for the high 8 that you can put, that it's an adapter to VHS. So basically it goes into the slot, but you put the high def tape in the adapter, and then the adapter goes in the VHS tape slot, and then it plays like if it's got a VHS tape in it. So I think those are the two ways, and then burn it onto my laptop. So, but if you have any others, would love to hear it. Maybe make another video later on. I got some stories that I think I'm going to start doing connected to Hollywood. One thing was interesting. I was cruising YouTube last night, and I found out that a woman that is in my, I'm on the docks, but we have apartments and then condos that are up top, and it's a huge facility. But one of the women, she's an older woman that I've talked to for a while, was the voice of Velma from Scooby-Doo, and from the beginning. So it's like she was completely the voice of Velma all through the Scooby-Doo series. And I've talked to her a bunch of times, didn't know it was her. Just happened to see a YouTube, and they showed a video of her talking about the voices, and it was all the people from Scooby-Doo, and I was like, holy smokes. And there's a ton of people not a ton, but there supposedly Cranston has a penthouse up at our place. I've never seen him, but I have seen Natasha Kinski, who's a freak, by the way. And then I've seen a couple other people. I wound up having a conversation with J.J. Walker and didn't realize until about maybe a minute or two in that it was J.J. Walker from Good Times. And we talked like 20 minutes on stand-up comedy. And we had a mutual friend that was from his heyday that a friend of mine. I've actually worked with him a couple times, but his name was Vic Dunlop, and he's since passed. But he knew him, and anyways, we just started talking. But it was a great conversation, and it was one of the few times you get me to be like shut up like a church mouse, listening because I was in school. It was interesting just listening to his take on different things. But I may do some story times on my meetings with certain celebrities that I'm going to try to keep them all positive. And I've only had a few handful of bad situations with celebrities, and one of them was Natasha Kinski. But for the most part, I've had about 90% where I've had cool or interesting stories. Especially when I was working at the restaurant that I did over in Santa Monica about 20 years ago, 12th and Wilshire, and had a bunch of people come in and on a semi-regular basis. So it was some fun stories. So David Duchovny, Brooke Shields, Ben Stiller, the Tilly sisters, James Russo, blah blah blah. So, anyways, I might do some spot stories on those, and then maybe change it up for story time. So, anyways, let me know your information of how you guys got subs and what's worked the best for you off of your video views. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and send in the comments basically what was the best thing for you, because I've tried changing up my descriptions. I've tried doing Drewski mentioned how to web is an area, and then basically Google. I've even bought a Google ad thing that they're running right now, and I'm getting a bunch of views on it, but not comments and not likes. So I've just tried a bunch of different things, and so I need to get to 10 so I can take it to the producer's class, and then from there I might whittle it down to condense my subscribers and stuff. So, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, have a good Saturday, and we'll talk to you later.